Regarding yes, ensure that the voice is there. First day voice was not clear. Voice was not there. Next is when voice is there. Can someone respond? Is my screen is visible to all?
Yes, sir.
Thank you. I think we were at here in the last class. And this, yeah. So this is the issue. So this curl grad phi was 0, and that one we proved in the last class. Now let me continue from there. Guys, am I properly audible to all?
Okay, sir.
Someone joined again now. Day 3. Day 3. Okay, about a scalar potential. What is a scalar potential? Let us see now. As per our earlier discussion, here, mm, 40 members I could see here. 15. So from here after, no one will be allowed. So settings. Sorry, deny from here after. I would like to deny. That is only the way. Just I can't wait more and more time. Yeah, see the spreads. So before discussing this, del we applied on both scalar and vector. We applied on scalar as well as we applied on vector. If we applied on scalar, we call it as gradient or simply grad. Suppose if it is a phi, scalar is phi, gradient phi, or simply that is called a grad phi, simple grad phi. The same vector, here two possibilities are there. One is a dot product, next one is a cross product. Dot product, del dot f bar, the vector is, then it is called a div f bar, del dot f, del cross f bar, which is called curl f bar. And there are some situations, I think I'll share some video links to all. Guys, have you gone through the video links?
Yes, sir.
So in that one it is very clearly given what is the curl of bar, what is the directional derivative, and what is the divergence. All the things was clearly explained with a beautiful animation. Now here, div f bar, there are some situations in which del dot f bar may be 0, at the same time del cross f bar may be 0. If del dot f bar, it is actually divergence means distribution, so there is no distribution means simply it is called incompressible, or simply solenoidal. Then immediately we may get a bigger doubt. Can you give an example for incompressible? Simply we are working this on fluid. So fluid is nothing but you people think that fluid means only liquid. It's not like that. Fluid can be, it can be any form of the matter. I mean liquid, solids, and gaseous. If I pour some, it's nothing but in a pipe, per 1 hour, 10 liters of water I am allowing. Within the 1 hour, will it deliver the same 10 liters of water or any less or more? Then it is called with the same it is giving means then it is incompressible. There is no chance to get incompressible. Suppose if you pumping inside 10 liters but the output is only 2 liters, then it is compressible. In the case of compressible, del phi, the divergence may not be 0. In the case of incompressible, del phi is 0. That is the meaning of that. Okay. Then come back to this. Similarly, curl. In the case of curl, del cross f bar is equal to 0. Then it is called irrotational. Its extension, I may get a scalar potential. It means here, whenever it is possible, another name of this one is called conservative, irrotational or conservative. So whenever it is conservative or irrotational, then I may express f bar as grad of some other scalar, Now what is this scalar is known as, scalar potential. That is the meaning of that. F bar is equal to del phi, then it is this phi is called scalar potential. We need to identify from this. Here this can be done in two ways. Let us see how we can go through this. F bar is equal to del phi. Whenever f bar is irrotational means curl f bar equal to 0. Then it is said to be irrotational. Then f bar is equal to del phi. Comparing coefficients and all. We'll go through some problem, then we may come to know that. Okay, see this. let me copy this. Yeah, see this, friends. Here f bar is given as x square plus xy square I bar y square plus x square y j bar. Still something else? No. Okay. First, what I have to show is show that the meaning is I need to show it is irrotational. That means if I've taken this as f bar, then del cross f bar value need to be shown as 0. So for that we need to show that I bar, j bar, k bar. I bar coefficients, here the first vector is del, I bar coefficient is dou by dou x, j bar coefficient dou by dou y, k bar coefficient dou by dou z. In generally, we always consider in 3-dimensional by default in vectors. Then if any one of the term is missing, then simply put 0 here. So I bar coefficients here x square plus xy square. Here j bar coefficient y square plus x square y. There is no k bar term, so simply the coefficient was 0. Now if I simplify this, I bar times dou by dou y of 0, dou by dou y of 0 minus dou by dou z of y square plus xy square. So for your convenience, let me mention that. And the first is this, second term is this. That's what. This is the first, this is the second. The same logic is applied to all. The same logic is applied to all. Minus j bar j bar means by simply by closing the particular column in the particular row, dou by dou x of 0, dou by dou x of 0 minus dou by dou z of x square plus xy square. Similarly, plus k bar times dou by dou x of xy square plus x square y minus dou by dou y of dou by. Guys, am I audible? Hello? Can someone please respond? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, thank you. Because here some power cut, whether we are connected or not, I won't ensure that. Thank you. So dou by dou y of where we are here. Dou by dou y of x square plus xy square. Now simplifying this, I bar times differentiation of 0 is 0. Differentiation of this with respect to z, there is no terms. X square y, I think we missed this y here. So there is no z term, will be 0 minus j bar times differentiation of 0 with respect to x 0. Differentiation of this with respect to z again 0 plus k bar times differentiation of this with respect to x. I may get here 2xy. Dou by dou x of y square is 0, dou by dou x of x square is 2x, 2x times y, 2xy. Simple differentiation minus this with respect to y, there is the first term will be 0, Second term here y square. Y square means 2y, 2yx or simply 2xy. Now if I see these two terms gets cancelled. So finally I may get here 0. So here I've proved that del cross f bar equals to 0 implies f bar is irrotational. Irrotational or simply conservative. Now we supposed to compute this f bar is equals to, from this I need to find or I need, f bar, that is here f bar is equals to, I supposed to find del phi, f bar is equal to del phi, then from this what is the phi value, that is my target. So let us try, not a big deal, which can be tried in two ways. I'll show you both the ways, but you please decide which method you feel comfortable here. First one, f bar and del phi. F bar is equals to here, f bar equals to del phi means I bar dou by dou x of phi plus j bar dou by dou y of phi plus k bar dou by dou z of phi. Here left hand side is a vector, right hand side is a vector. What is the f bar here? It was given x square plus xy square I bar. X square plus xy square I bar plus y square plus x square y or y square plus y x square. Y square plus y x square times j bar plus 0 k bar equals to dou by dou x of phi times I bar plus j bar times dou by dou y of phi plus k bar times dou by dou z of phi. Now, if both the two vectors are said to be equal, means their corresponding coefficients must be equal. So I may write here, I bar coefficient is dou phi by dou x. So dou phi by dou x. Here I bar coefficient x square plus x y square. Similarly, here the j bar coefficient is dou phi by dou y. Dou phi by dou y. Here j bar coefficient y square plus y x square. Then k bar coefficient here dou phi by dou z. This side it is 0. All the three we equated. The first and simple thing, we know that total derivative concept, from total derivative by using total derivative concept. Total derivative concept. I may represent here, if phi is a multiple, phi is depends on multiple variables, then d phi is equals to total derivative means with respect to x I need to differentiate, with respect to y I need to differentiate, with respect to z I need to differentiate. Then dx plus dy plus dz. So this is the total derivative concept. In this I can substitute the things here. First here, what is that? Yes, it is here. D phi equals to, just a substitution one by one, x square plus xy square dx, y square plus y x square dy plus 0 dz. Here we had here three terms. Out of the three terms, I may start integrating with respect to either of that. Means if I want 5 means simple logic, I need to different integrate that. Integral d phi, which is equal to phi, which is equal to integral x square plus xy square dx plus integral y square plus yx square dy plus integral 0 dz. But here friends, we need to follow some logic. Those who good at the logic, they can answer this pretty comfortable. Let me explain that. Suppose if you may try this as a first priority, this as a second priority, this as a third priority, or you may try this as a first priority, this as a second priority, this as a third priority, or you may try this as first priority, this as a second, this as a third. As you wish, as you wish, you may try. As you wish, you may try. But what are the connections? Let me explain that. Suppose if I try in this, here I am trying to integrate with respect to x first. I am trying to integrate with respect to x first. Then here, other than x, whatever it is available, that should be treated as a constant. So then here for x square, I may get x cube by 3. This is a 5 equals to, here x available. So x means x square by 2 times y square is kept a constant because constant to this plus. Now while trying with this other variable, here with respect to x already we done. So if the term x available, we supposed to cancel that. We are not authorized to maintain for further. So x already done. So this term is supposed to cancel. Only the remaining terms, leftover terms only is supposed to integrate. Then here with respect to y cube by 3 plus with respect to z, here nothing is there, simply a constant. This is a 5. Then immediately we may get a doubt, sir, why you are taking this as second, this as first? Can I try if I interchange the positions? Yes, you can. Let me try this as the first one. Let me write down this again. D phi is equals to x square plus, not to worry, I am explain one more problem, xy square dx plus y square plus yx square dy plus 0 dz. Then if I integrate that, integrate, now I am trying to integrate the second term as first. So this side I may get here 5 equals to, if I integrate this one, here y kept a constant. With respect to y means x kept a constant. So for y square, y cube by 3 plus y means y square by 2. The x square is a coefficient. So x square plus, now this has a second, so there is no variable. It's a simply integrate 0, that is integral 0 is constant plus constant. Now if I integrate this one, x and y and z is supposed to be cancel. So here y is available at here, y is available at here. So I was not considered that. I was not supposed to consider, simply only because already with respect to y we integrated. So again y term if available, that should be cancelled under any circumstance. Then for x square it is x cube by 3. Was it same or different? X cube by 3 plus x square y square by 2 plus y cube by 3. This is what are the method that you may try, either above or below. Understood? Hey guys, please do respond.
Yes, sir.
Only always you. What about the rest? Dumb and deaf. I could see only 11 members. Yeah, no issues because the rest of the people I will not allowing. Okay, let me try with another problem. Is that okay? Let me try the same. See here. Find the values of A, B, C such that it's a rotational. Irrotational means immediately it was calculated. It, curl F bar is equals to zeros. Already it was given is irrotational. That means it must be zero. Earlier we supposed to prove. Earlier it was given that show that. Now it is already given irrotational. Then find the values of A, B, C. So then here del f bar is equal to del cross f bar is equal to 0. 0 is nothing but 0 I bar plus 0 j bar plus 0 k bar. Whether it is plus 0 or minus 0 it doesn't make any difference. And this side here I bar times this fellow didn't mention I bars. It's mere simply we can strike out the problem without any, though he is correct because of this bar. That bar indicates that it is a vector. So please do specify bars. I bar times dou by dou y of 4x plus cy minus plus 2z minus dou by dou z of bx plus 3y minus z. If I simplify, I make it here with respect to y means here is y. So I make it only c. That's it is c. With respect to z, here is minus 1. So minus of minus plus 1. C plus 1 I bar. Similarly, with respect to j minus j bar times dou by dou x of this. Dou by dou x of this one is only 4 I make it minus dou by dou z of this one will be a minus a j bar plus similarly with respect to k k bar times dou by dou x of this one that will be b minus 2. This is equal to, now equating the corresponding values. I bar coefficient is equal to c plus 1, here I bar coefficient 0, j bar coefficient is 4 minus a. Here also I may take 4 minus 4 minus a equal to 0 or 4 minus a equal to 0, and further I may get 4 equal to a. Similarly, b minus 2 equal to 0, that is b equals to 2. Now here, after that it was asked a scalar potential. Finally here we got this. Now let me try from here. Here 3 terms. Earlier problem only 2 terms were there. Now and this 3 problems were there. Let us try with the 3 problems. So scalar potential means here f bar is supposed to be represented as a del phi. Now f bar is x plus 2y plus 4z times I bar plus 2x plus 3y minus z times j bar plus 4x minus y plus 2z times k bar equals to del phi. Del phi means dou by dou x of dou phi by dou x times I bar dou phi by dou y times j bar dou phi by dou z times k bar. Since all the 3 terms are available, all the 3 terms I may try here now. Now equating corresponding parts. Dou phi by dou x, that is coefficient of I bar here. So here the coefficient of I bar is x plus 2y plus 4z dou phi by dou y with respect to y 2x plus 3y minus z dou phi by dou z equals to 4x minus y plus 2z. Now d phi is equals to dou phi by dou x times dx dou phi by dou y times dy plus dou phi by dou z times dz. Here some people might get a doubt that here why sir always taken three terms. Here by default what my intention is phi is in terms of x comma y comma z. Suppose it is holding two variables only, phi of x comma y, then I may skip the last term. Suppose phi is contains of one more x comma y comma z comma t, then I may include plus dou phi by dou t times dt also I may include. So that depends on the phi. How many number of terms is supposed to be written here, that depends on the phi. So here phi is or how do identify the phi is consist of this many number of simple logic. If you see the problem, in the problem itself it is very clearly how many independent variables are there, distinct variables x, y and z. Here also x y z x y z. Suppose if one of the term is z is missing, it doesn't matter how many such variables are exist in the problem. It may be consist of in one term or two terms or total terms, it doesn't matter for us. So here three terms are there. X is one independent variable, y is one independent variable, z is another independent variable. That's the reason as specified here, d phi equals to dou phi upon dou x times dx plus dou phi upon dou y times dx dy, sorry, plus dou phi upon dou z times dz. Now plugging the values here, integral d phi equals to integral dou phi by dou x, already we equated x plus 2y plus 4z dx integral 2x plus 3y minus z or something else, yeah, minus z dy 4x minus y plus 2z dz. This is, so this integral d phi will be phi on left hand side. Guys, can someone advise which one they want to start first? Option is there. Can someone please, out of three integrals, which one you want to start first? I want some order.
Sir, first one first, sir.
First one first, okay.
Um,
First one always first, right?
third one first, sir.
Okay, third one first,
I mean, third one second, sir.
third one second, okay. Obviously this would be the third position, right?
Yes, sir.
Now in this with respect to x, if I am integrating means y and z kept a constants. Here I am not asking to cancel, kept a constant. Second I chosen this means yeah, x with respect to x already completed means eliminate x terms. If x contains, entire term should be eliminated. Here x completed, y completed, so eliminate x and z terms. That's what. Now the phi equals to here phi equals to, first I tried with this, I'm trying with this as per the advice. With respect to x, for x I may get x square by 2. With respect to y, there is, with respect to x there is no x here, so simply x times 2y or simply 2xy. Here also there is no x, so that's the reason x times 4z. This is the first term plus. Second time I am integrating this one. We're eliminating x terms, so I need to eliminate this term. Remaining here. With respect to z, there is no z available here, so minus yz, z times minus y plus 2z square by 2. Now here eliminate x and z. X completed already, Z completed already. Now plus y cube by 3. If we simplify this, what I may get? If I write in order, x square by 2, y cube by 3 plus 2z square by 2 will be 1. Sorry, z square simply. Z square plus 2xy minus yz plus 4xz. This is 5. Understood now?
సార్ ఆ స్టెప్ మళ్ళీ ఒకసారి చెప్పండి సార్.
Which one?
ఎలిమినేషన్ ఆఫ్ కాన్స్టెంట్స్.
Okay, then I may try with another order. Okay, let me choose another order. Here first I tried d with respect to dx first priority, with respect to dz second priority, with respect to dy third priority. We were taken here. Suppose if I change the order, then you may come to know that. Let us check that. D phi is equals to. Still, those who haven't followed, please be attentive here. D phi equals to x plus 2y plus 4z times dx plus 2x plus 3y minus z times dy plus 4x minus y plus 2z times dz. Integral d phi equals to this one. Now first priority, let me choose this. Second priority, let me choose this. Third priority, let me choose this. Up to this, any doubt?
నో సార్.
Right. See this. Integral of d phi will be phi on left hand side. First I am trying to integrate this one. That means here, other than y, whatever the available the variables, because as per this, phi is in terms of x comma y comma z. Other than here, I am trying to integrate with respect to y first. Other than y is available, then that to be taken as a constant. So 2x is kept a constant. That means 2x times integral dy will be y plus 3y square. So 3y means y square by 2. For y, y square by 2 minus, there is no y here, simply yz. Any doubt?
నో సార్.
Right. Now I am coming to the second term. Second priority was given to the first term. So in that, with respect to y already completed. So y is available in this particular term. So I am cancelling that. Here also I am cancelling that. Because with respect to y completed, y is no more alive. Understood now?
ఎస్ సార్.
Now with the rest of the terms, with respect to x I am trying to integrate. So for x here, x square by 2 plus 4z. Here there is no x, so simply I may get 4xz plus. Now I am moving to this. Already with respect to x completed, y completed. So this one also I need to cancel now. What is the leftover term? Plus 2z. So 2z square by 2. 2 gets cancelled. So therefore phi equals to x square by 2. 3y square plus 3y square by 2 plus z square. Just I won't write the descending powers of the degrees. Descending powers of the variables I won't write. Plus 2xy minus yz plus 4xz. Was it same? This was the earlier. Was it same? Check it out. Is there any mistake that we
Same, sir.
Here there is y square. Where is the y square by 3? Here is a mistake. 3y square by 2 is supposed to be. I wrote a mistake here. Okay. So 3y square by 2. Understood now? Got the idea? Or still, if you are not satisfied, let me change again the order. Is this clear, or shall we try one more options here?
Clear, sir.
Okay. Then. Now come back to the notes. This is scalar potential. Dou phi by dou x, dou phi by dou y, dou phi by dou z. Just we equated that since f bar is equal to del phi. F bar value is this. Del phi means del means I bar dou by dou x plus j bar dou by dou y plus k bar dou by dou z of phi. So I bar dou phi by dou x plus j bar dou phi by dou y plus k bar dou phi by dou z. Since two vectors are equal means the corresponding coefficients of I bar should be equal, corresponding coefficient of j bar should be equal, corresponding coefficient of k bar should be equal. That's only the logic I followed, and then I listed here. After that, by using the total derivative, this is called total derivative, means differentiation of phi with respect to all available variables. The phi is a variable, phi is a function in terms of x comma y comma z. So with respect to all the variables, I differentiated. This is then d phi on integration as per we apply. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Right. Now, as per earlier, where is this? Del applied as per our practice so far. Del was applied. There is the pointer. Yeah. Del applied on a scalar. Del applied on a vector. Vector, let it be f bar. Yeah. Can I apply del on again del? Since del is a vector differential operator, can I apply? Yes, we can do that one. Let us see that one also here. Del is applied on del. Yes, I may use dot product, I may use cross product. Dot product del dot del, del cross del. Because since it is a vector and vector, both are feasible. Both are feasible. But at this moment, I want to go only on this. That means what will be the del dot del? Now, if I write the particular values, I bar dou by dou x plus j bar dou by dou y plus k bar dou by dou z. Dot product I bar dou by dou x plus j bar dou by dou y plus k bar dou by dou z. Now, as per the dot product properties, I bar the vector should not be appear. So del dot dou x times dou x, I may get here dou by dou x of dou by dou x plus dou by dou y of dou by dou y plus dou by dou z of dou by dou z, which can be rewritten here dou square by dou x square, dou square by dou y square, dou square by dou z square. That is del dot del is written as del square. This is known as Laplacian operator. This is known as Laplacian operator. If suppose if I apply the then immediately we make a doubt. Del square is applied on again scalar or vector, or only scalar or any vector. Since do you find any vector? Do you find any I bar, j bar, k bar in this?
No, sir.
That means it's a scalar. Simple logic. Dot product is always produces scalar only. So I may apply at most only on the scalar. Del square phi. Del square phi. If del square phi equal to 0, then phi is known as harmonic. Phi is said to be harmonic. Actually, you may get that in M4 for some of the branches coming semester. In complex numbers. There you may find this term. Del square phi equal to 0, then phi is harmonic. Then from that harmonic conjugate, oh, that is a different story. Okay. So Laplacian operator. Then immediately, sir, what happened? Del dot del cross del. Yeah. About that, let me explain some analogy. So for whatever that we discussed only between two vectors or two vectors or a vector or scalar, like that only. Suppose if I consider a bar, b bar, c bar are any three vectors, then what will be the product in between? So the possible products are like this: a bar dot b bar dot c bar, a bar dot b bar dot c bar. This one set of. Next, a bar cross b bar cross c bar, a bar cross b bar cross c bar, or a bar cross b bar dot c bar, or a bar cross b bar dot c bar, or a bar dot b bar cross c bar, or a bar dot b bar cross c bar. Totally how many? Come on. How many were there?
8, sir.
Right. Out of the 8, is 8 are feasible? Let me check here. B bar dot b bar, b bar dot b bar, b bar dot c bar. It is a scalar. This is a vector. Between a scalar and vector, dot product or cross product not defined. So this is not a valid. To apply scale dot product or cross product, both must be vectors. Both must be vectors. Then only it is feasible. Otherwise it is not. So here this is a vector, dot product gives a scalar product scalar, so that's the reason this is a scalar. Vector dot a scalar is not defined. Similarly here also, this is a scalar, this is a vector, it is not defined. This is vector, cross product is vector, yeah, it is defined, no issues. Vector, it is defined. This is a vector, dot product, it is also defined. A bar b bar dot c bar is a scalar, this is a vector, it's not defined. Similarly, a bar is a vector, b bar cross c bar is a vector, yeah, it is defined. A bar dot c bar, a bar dot b bar, it is a scalar, it is a vector, it is not defined. So out of the 8, how many were defined?
Four,
Only 4 are defined. Now in these 4, rest of the 4 are not defined. In these 4, I may classify. Let me explain that one also. I may make these two into a separate classification. And the defined are a bar cross b bar dot c bar is one. Another a bar dot b bar cross c bar is another one. Please have a sense that we are in the class. So these two these two have the same value, and it will be represented as box A, B, C. Simply box A bar, B bar, C bar. This can be simplified as, suppose if A bar is taken as, for a while, A bar is taken as A1 I bar plus A2 J bar plus A3 K bar, and B bar is defined as B1 I bar plus B2 J bar plus B3 K bar, and C bar is defined as C1 I bar plus C2 J bar plus C3 K bar, I bar, J bar, and K bar. Here, the meaning of the purpose of writing this one is here. We supposed to write in that order A1 I bar coefficients A1, B1, C1, J bar coefficients A2, B2, C2, K bar coefficients A3, B3, C3. Then immediately we get doubt. Yeah, is it a vector or scalar? Come on. All of you. Is it a vector or a scalar? I believe everyone can answer this question. Hello.
Vector, sir.
Sorry. Vector means you must have I bar, J bar, K bar. Do you find anywhere?
No, sir.
That's the reason
So it's
this is a
scalar.
scalar.
Okay.
How to identify? See this here. This is a vector. This is a vector. Dot product between the vectors is a scalar always.
Okay, sir.
Similarly, even the bottom also. Vector dots vector. That key is a scalar. Okay? Box ABC. Box ABC representation is, suppose if we change the order like A bar, C bar, B bar, then corresponding positions need to be altered here. First A bar means A1, A2, A2, A3. Next C bar, that means C1, C2, C3. Next B bar, so B1, B2, B3. Like this you supposed to write. This is a determinant. Determinant. Pen stopped working. Just a minute. Sometimes due to technical glitches, it may not work fine. Only we need to, yeah. This is understood now. Now, I think we discussed only two. What happened to the rest? So what happened to this? We discussed about this and about this. What happened to this? Yes, we can write that one also. Here we need to have a little tricky. A bar cross B bar cross C bar, which is equals to. And remember that this is a vector, this is a vector, and the cross product. Always the output is a vector. So I may remember logically like this. These are the longest distance from A bar. Longest distance is C bar. So dot product of that A bar dot C bar times B bar. Guys, this concept is going to be helpful for you in the next coming topic, vector identities. So please be careful. Please be attentive. So A bar longest distance is A bar to C bar. A bar dot C bar times remaining is B bar minus, now change the positions, shortest A bar dot B bar times C bar. Okay, now Second one also, A bar cross B bar cross C bar, same longest, A bar dot C bar times B bar. Whether it is A bar dot C bar or C bar dot A bar, it doesn't make a difference because dot product is a scalar. Whereas a cross product, it makes a difference. A negative sign will be differ. Minus shorter distance, B bar cross C bar times A bar. These are the two formulae for the vector triple products. Vector triple products. Sir, only two products are available. How can you say that, or how dare you to say that three? No. Here the meaning is three vectors are available. The vector between product between three vectors, that indicates that vector triple products. Hope you may catch this. So vector triple product. This is also vector triple product, but the output is a scalar. Here output is a vector. Now let us join back to our notes. See this. Del applied twice to a point function. What happened? So del f, del cross f being the vector functions, and can be find a divergence and a curl of those two. This actually dot is missing, this fellow. Del dot f bar, del cross f bar can find we can find divergence and curl. So this is the divergence, this is a curl, two quantities. Then del cross del dot f bar being the scalar, we can find only gradient. This quantity, the del f bar being a scalar, so senseless. Del dot f bar being a scalar, okay, that's fine, no issues. We can find the only gradient of the quantity. Gradient is nothing but with respect to x-axis, y-axis, z-axis, how it is going to be changed. Nothing but differentiation, how the variable changes along the change in x, change in y, change in z. This is now the in this connection some of the useful results. Dive means del dot grad f, del dot del f bar is nothing but del dot del f bar. That means del square f bar, del square f. This is a C, this small f, there is no bar specified. So del square f, it is a scalar quantity. So del square f, dou square by dou x square of f plus dou square by dou y square of f plus dou square by dou z square of f, which is known as del square. Similarly, I think in the last class we have proved, we proved this. Curl grad f or curl grad phi equal to 0. This one we proved. Similarly, dive curl f bar is equal to 0. Similarly, we may prove this one also. The best way is let f bar is equals to f1 I bar, to avoid the confusion, I mean to say that, plus f2 j bar plus f3 k bar. Then del cross f bar, first compute del cross f bar, that is a determinant I bar, j bar, k bar. First vector is del, so dou by dou x, dou by dou y, dou by dou z. Next f bar is f1, f2, f3. Then simplify that, then use the dot product, will be getting 0. Similarly, grad div f bar is equals to del of del dot f bar. Del of del dot f bar is nothing but, see, triple product del dot f bar times del minus means shorter del dot del f bar, del dot del square. So to connect easily, see this, del cross f bar as per the triple product a moment before we studied, del dot f bar times del minus del. Just a minute. supposed to apply something else here. Minus del dot del f bar, del dot del f bar. You may write this as a grad div f. You may write this as, so grad div f. If I shift this one, I may get here del square f. That's what. Similarly, curl of curl f bar, curl of curl f bar also. So these is nothing but its proof is supposed to study. These are nothing but vector identities. See this here. Div grad f bar. Div means del dot grad f bar del f. Div so del dot. So first this is del. There is a dot product times grad f. I bar dou f by dou x plus j bar dou f by dou y plus k bar dou f by dou z. Was some authors may be given as a phi. It depends. It depends on the author. Then here dot product between the two vectors means the I bar coefficient here dou by dou x. Here I bar coefficient dou phi by dou x. So that's reason dou square f by dou x square plus dou square f by dou y square. Dou square z by dou square f by dou z square equal to del square f. That's what. This del square is known as Laplacian operator. About that we discussed already. Similarly, the further extension is given like this: del dot del. Just writing the same thing again and again. The equation del square f bar equal to 0 is called a Laplacian equation. The function f satisfies Laplacian equation is called harmonic function. That already we discussed. Curl grad f. Curl means del cross. This curl grad f. Same logic. Here explained the same a moment before. And a div curl f bar. Here also the same way. F bar is considered as f1 I bar plus f2 j bar plus f3 k bar, and substitution and simplification. Nothing more than that. No tough task at all. After that, divergence is applied on that. So if you apply the divergence means dou by dou x of this I bar quotient, dou by dou y of this, dou by dou z of this. That's it. Then curl of curl f bar. Curl means del cross, curl f bar del cross f bar. I think this formula we have gone through a moment before. This is. But for this, you better, if time permits, if possible, in the next class, I may explain in detail of this. Suppose the same problem is given for 7 marks in final examination. If you write this one, means hardly you may award 1 or 2 marks, because we need to run behind this. So proof is required. Here you blindly followed this one, and based on that you wrote. In final examination, it may not be entertained like that. So you need to know you need to learn the complete proof. I think it may be available in the textbook. We will go through that also. Same. So conservative is nothing but del cross f bar equal to 0. This is, the same it was given, conservative. Phi of x comma y comma z is solution of Laplace equation. So then show that a grad phi is both solenoidal and irrotation. Solenoidal means del dot phi equal to 0. Irrotational, del dot phi bar del cross phi bar equal to 0. Just then this is 1. We need to go through it. Let us see that. Del square r power n equal to how much? If I explain there, you may not be able to understand. That's the reason. Let me try in separate page. del square r power n value is how much. The immediately whenever r is there, the basic information you need to recollect. The basic information is first write down without any hesitation. R bar equal to xi bar plus yj bar plus zk bar, and r equals to under root of x square plus y square plus z square. The same I may write here, x square plus y square plus z square whole power 1 by 2. Then from this r power n I required r power n equals to x square plus y square plus z square whole power n by 2. This is then its corresponding dou r by dou x, which is equal to x by r, dou r by dou y, which is equal to y by r, dou r by dou z, which is z by r. So by using this basic information, let me try. Here del square means here dou square by dou x square plus dou square by dou y square plus dou square by dou z square. Here what I want to do is I may not perform the double differentiation at a time. So for that reason I may go in steps. The steps will be first let me try with the dou by dou x of r power n. Immediately what we need to search is r power n consist of x? Yes, for that reason we have shown here r power n is in terms of x. So without any hesitation I may write that here n times r power n minus 1 times dou r by dou x. Actually dou x by dou x I suppose to write it everywhere. Since it is r, dou r by dou x, then what I may get here, n times r power n minus 1 times dou r by dou x already we listed here. Dou r by dou x already we listed here. That is x by r, which is equals to n times x times r power n minus 2, r power n minus 2, right? This is dou by dou x. So one time differentiation. Similarly, second differentiation, dou square by dou x square of r power n, which is equals to dou by dou x of r power n I may write, which is equals to dou by dou x of this value is equals to n times x times r power n minus 2. Yeah. Where is this mouse cursor? Right. I need to search the settings so that I may find. Yeah. N is a constant, so I wrote outside. Here, x is a variable in two terms, x and r power n minus 2. So d by uv whole dash can be written here u v dash plus v u dash. So based on that, here consider it as u x. Differentiation of r power n minus 2 is n minus 2 times r power n minus 3 times dou r by dou x can be written as x by r plus, now switch the positions, n already we wrote outside. Now r power n minus 2 differentiation of x with respect to x is 1. So n times x times, or simply x square I may write, Let me write one more. N times n minus 2 times x square times, because x times x square, first multiplying inside, r power n minus 4, r power n minus 3 divided by r, plus n times r power n minus 2. This is dou square r power n by dou x square. Similarly, I may write here with respect to y and with respect to z directly. Dou square r power n by dou y square equals to n times n minus 2 times x means here y now, y square r power n minus 4 plus n times r power n minus 2. Similarly, dou square r power n by dou z square equals to n times n minus 2 times z square times r power n minus 4 plus n times r power n minus 2. Now, I require del square of this. That means simply adding all those. Del square r power n equals to adding all those. So, in this, if I take anything common, is it possible to take anything common? If I am not wrong, I can take n times n minus 2 times r power n minus 4 as common. And the remaining, here I may get x square, second term y square, third term z square, just only half, plus rest of the terms 3 times 3n times r power n minus 2. Then further simplification here, n times n minus 2 times r power n minus 4 times x square plus y square plus z square can be written as r square plus 3n r power n minus 2. If I simplify this, n times n minus 2, still further, if I go with as common, n times r power n minus 2 as common, or let me write one more step, n times n minus 2 times r power n minus 2, because n minus 4 plus 2 plus 3n times r power n minus 2, which is equals to, I can take n r power n minus 2 as common. I may get here n minus 2 plus 3, n minus 2 plus 3. What I may get here? N plus 1. So, n times n plus 1 times r power n minus 2. This is del square r power n. That's what. Now you may go through this. If you go through that, you may get the same. If I explain here, you people ran away. That's the reason I wrote it separately and tried that. Similarly, the second one, del square of the same possible. Differentiate with respect to x once and again differentiate with respect to another time. Similarly, write down the rest. Similarly, del square log r. I think del log r, del of this we tried. So, second differentiation, nothing more than that. So, from here after, just you try up to 32 pages, up till 32. 10 more pages will be there. The 10 more is not big deal. We may finish this in next class. I think by next class, by tomorrow evening, this unit will be over. So, we may close the evening sessions. So, from tomorrow morning onwards, I may have a class in the morning only. Please be available by 8.